Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about the latest episode from Attack on Titan. And did this episode just reveal the ending of Attack on Titan? Because I kinda got this feeling about it. It's just a theory of mine. I might be completely off base now. With have the aftermath of Eren breaking into that Zoom call, declaring he's started rumbling his plan to destroy the world just to keep only the paradise people alive. But does it feel, or at least for me, along the same lines with the ending of Code Geass? And also, we have a big return in character at the end of this episode, and it's gonna be interesting how that character is gonna affect the plot moving forward. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, like I said, we see the aftermath with the rumbling started, the Titans breaking out of the worlds, destroying everything. But one key important thing, when Eren said he undid every hardening, that's gonna be very important moving forward, especially about the last scene. And I still gotta give credit to that voice, the voice actor of Eren, the depth with him breaking into the Zoom call over there. That still gives me chill, even if I heard that for a second time. That was the best thing about that scene, the voice and how everybody just being petrified, literally hearing somebody turning into a force of nature, with Eren right now being public enemy number one, all of them being dumbfounded. Even Leonhard thinking to himself, are they coming, the Titans, from that island to kill all of us? And yeah, they're definitely coming. Now, this episode, I didn't mention in the intro, they're really pushing for Gabi to be sort of the hero, kind of along the same lines with Eren, turning her into the protagonist despite of everything she did and probably gonna do moving forward. We have her and Reiner looking for Falco. We see that John and Kane took Falco, and we're gonna talk about that. Reiner again being fully depressed, back to him, to his old self, giving up on everything or accepting what has happened. And we see his armor also has been undone. Remember what Eren said, undoing all of the hardening. He's wounded, he's not healing, so Eren with Ymir have full control of probably all of the Titans right now, except the unintelligent ones who are still roaming around causing chaos all over the place. Reiner wants for Gabi and the others to escape, warn everybody. I don't really think that's gonna accomplish anything. Hey, the rumbling has started, the end of the world has started. What can you even do in that case? There's nowhere to run except the island. Paradise is probably the safest place. But can you imagine everybody evacuating on Paradise Island? I don't really think that's gonna work. Eren wouldn't allow that. There's so much animosity, history between them, conflict. I don't think that's gonna work. So this episode kind of felt like the world uniting against the public enemy number one, being Eren. And I kind of got the same feeling as Code Geass, but we're gonna talk that while we break down a bit the episode. Even Gabi having that same mirror moment, her hair back over there, decided herself to keep fighting, not to give up, the same as that Reiner did. Felt like the same Eren mirror moment we had there. Now, John kind of agrees with what Eren is trying to do, or at least voiced what everybody had in the back of their head. And also on the other side, Armin and the others thinking, but could this be too much? I'm leaning to it being too much, be just killing everybody, even innocent people, despite what Marley has did, everything that happened, how much they have lost. They're basically, or Eren at least, is turning himself into the enemy of the world, kind of becoming what he hates also in the eyes of the Marlians and the innocent people, but also having some good points, but doesn't excuse what he's trying to do. It's so, I like that it's not black and white, so simple, yes, that side is right, that side is wrong, or everything is just, you can't really just say yes, it's this simple, and I love that about Attack on Titan so much. And even bringing some good points about Eren, he rejected sacrificing Historia, he rejected the plan to euthanize all of the Eldians, and he wants to protect them, all of them, thinking back when he said in that carriage, "You're the most important thing for me." And from this moment on, I liked so much, especially the music with all of the chaos, everything just breaking loose, the Titans going wild, everybody started fighting. Even Connie took his chance into this. He wanted to use Falco to save his mother, even though the others were against it. He took that opportunity to run away with Falco to save his mother back in the village. And yeah, we find out even in this episode he has been taking care of his mother. I don't know, is he gonna be able, are we gonna sacrifice Falco for his mother? I don't even know what do you even do in that situation over there. It's just mind breaking, honestly. Are you gonna sacrifice another person, part of your enemy, but he's still a child, to save your mother? I really wouldn't want to be in that situation. I don't even know what I would do. I probably would have had the same thoughts as Connie, but would I go through with it? I honestly wouldn't know. And if somebody just tell you yes, I would go through with it, or no, I wouldn't go through with it, just without even having a pause to think about that moment, they have no idea, they haven't grasped the full situation and consequences of that situation. So I pity Connie being in that situation. We're gonna talk a bit more when we get to what Gabi does at the end of the episode, about what Connie is trying to do. And Armin also brings some good points. He doesn't want to start a new conflict with Reiner and the others by sacrificing Falco, somebody that is dear to them. And you see along throughout this episode, just trying to unite everybody against Eren, not starting new conflicts, all of them working together to fight Eren and the rampaging Titans over there, as like I said, all hell breaks loose. And Yelena was just catatonic, to say, to put it mildly, just looking at everything, not having any reactions. Even when a Titan came after her, she was fully confused, had no idea what was happening over there. Even the moment between when Kaya hits her head, she falls down some stairs, and we have a Titan coming after her. This was the moment where I kinda got the feeling of the end, or it might be just a red herring and this is not gonna be the end. We have Kaya being saved by Gabi. I was like, no way they are doing this. And we have Gabi looking like Shasha in the eyes of Kaya. No, please no. Gabi killed Sasha, and that one hurt so much, and they twisted the knife so much a few episodes after Sasha died. Now you have Gabi, the one that killed her, being made to look like Sasha in Kaya's eyes. Please no. Like, I understand, I kind of like Gabi also. She's done so many hateful things, bad things, even she says so herself, and I like her as a character so much. But Sasha, no, please, don't bring Sasha into this. But yeah, now Gabi has had amazing character development throughout Attack on Titan, one of the better written characters in the entire series, but we'll have to see where she ends up. And I liked her in this episode quite a lot more, and we'll talk more about that. Even the conversation between Gabi and Kaya, both of them didn't have an answer as to why they saved each other. Am I still the devil? And they get to the conclusion there that everybody has a devil inside of them, as in having bad, evil, darkness, however you want to call it. This is why the world ended up the way it did. And yes, this is true. Like I said, still those feelings of everybody uniting against Eren. Could this have been Eren's entire plan, becoming public enemy number one, to unite the world against him to achieve peace? Same as in spoiler, Code Geass, if you haven't seen Code Geass with what Lelouch Zero did at the end over there, kind of get the feeling this is gonna be the ending of Attack on Titan. Like I said, I could be completely way off, and this is not the ending, but this episode gave me those feels so much. But yeah, now Shady kind of empowers everybody to start fighting against the Titans, to defend themselves of the Titans that were transformed by the rampaging ones. Everybody's fighting. I love this episode for the action, just all over the place in a good way. Don't get me wrong. Fighting, finally have so much gear flying around, Titans going wild. It felt so good, and the music, the sound amplified that feeling. Even Yelena, while being in her dumbfounded state, being saved by Mikasa, everybody fighting the Titans. It felt again very good. And also the sad moments with each one hurt. Pixies, we finally see him in his Titan form. Yeah, the trio deciding to kill him. Rip Pixie, Armin actually using one of the spears on his neck, and Rip Pixies, you shall be missed. One of the better adults, so to say, people in charge, even though he got shafted multiple ways. But yeah, I'm curious how Zeke is reacting to everything that is happening. Probably the same face. And I understand that Zeke, I would probably do the same thing, having no words to express myself as to what Eren has done and is probably gonna do, moving things forward. Even on Yankopon, understanding that the world is basically coming to an end, and we have Flock coming back alive. I kinda even forgot about Flock, being honest over here, and instantly puts a gun to Yelena, said, bring all the volunteers, you're arrested. I don't think that's gonna happen, or even Yelena didn't have any reaction to that. She's just completely shut herself down. I'm curious what exactly she's gonna do, on which side she's gonna land. She has both Eren and Zeke on a pedestal, but I think she has Zeke a bit higher, so I'm curious on which side she's gonna end up. Probably with Zeke when or if Zeke comes back. I'm still curious what has happened with Zeke after Eren broke into that Zoom call. And this is the moment I mentioned we have Gabi kind of using Blouse to get this meeting happening between herself, Armin, Mikasa, and Jan, trying to get Falco back, but in good terms, not going after them, not attacking them. Say, hey, we just want Falco back and then we are gonna leave. But it hit her like a truck, realizing that Falco is not there. Armin tells her everything that Connie is trying to do, and just breaks her even more. I'm sorry about everything that happened, but I still don't want to give up Falco, especially after that confession she got from him. But no, yeah, like I said, Gabi is an amazing written character. She's finally realizing how the world is more and more with each episode, understanding the Eldians are not the devils. Everybody is. I agree with that feeling, but also I don't know how to feel it if this is gonna be the ending of Attack on Titan. She even tries to just throw everything at the wall to see if anything sticks. Go talk to Eren. Can't he undo the Titan transformation with Connie's mom? Let's not sacrifice Falco. And she lets slip that Eren undid all of the hardening and Reiner's armor. And then it clicks for Armin. When was that timing? And then he realizes Annie's hardening also has been undone. And now we have Annie being back. Now, she has missed a lot, to say the least. Like, the world is a completely different place, especially right now with the world being on the verge of ending. Eren is a literal god right now. People are uniting, enemies uniting against him. So she's, I don't know how much impact her return is gonna have, but she lacks critical information, to say the least. So I'm very curious what she's gonna do, and what Armin, Jan, and Mikasa are gonna do with Eren. Are they gonna actually go against him, or are they gonna side with him, just hey, wipe everything out, just keep only the island alive, because I'm still not sure on which side they're actually gonna land on, especially Mikasa, since she has finally started having so many doubts and questioning everything about her relationship with Eren. And Armin has been on Eren's side, but he thinks that what Eren is doing right now is too much. And John, we have him kind of agreeing with Eren, but he's still not sure. And also with what's happening with Connie, is he actually gonna feed Falco to his mother? Also, what Gabi is gonna doing? So many things are left in the air, but I'm curious. Did this episode actually reveal the ending? Is it gonna end in the same way with Eren making everybody hate him, becoming public enemy number one, the enemy of the world, uniting against him? And is he gonna sacrifice himself to unite the world, basically achieving peace? Now, like I said multiple times, I could be completely wrong, and this entire episode could be a red herring, or just me reading way too much into things. But I'm curious what you guys think about this episode. Do you think I'm right? Do you think something else? Do you think the ending is gonna be something else completely different? But if you have read the manga material, don't tell me if I'm right, don't tell me if I'm wrong. Please, if you know the ending, don't tell me anything if you have read the source material. I just wanna see when we get to that ending if I was correct. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. Do you think I'm right or wrong? Only if you're an anime watcher. And what did you think? Where are things gonna land? And what impact is Annie gonna have? This is probably my biggest question from this episode, besides the ending thing. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Attack on Titan. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.